Hello, welcome to the project Intelligent FAQ Assistant. So this project is basically designed to answer the user even in the situation when a user got stuck in the FAQ section of any website or any app you can say. And suppose for the case the query of user had not been listed in the FAQ question, so this project deals with that. So let me tell you that once again. So suppose you given a prompt or a query to the FAQ section of any website, and you find that you have no answers for that. So for that, for handling that situation, I have made this project using a generative LLM, you can say, like that question will be sent to the LLM model, and based on your query, and it will generate a I will say a supportive response. So how it will be done, let me tell you. So this is the project structure, and here you can see this is the views. I have used Django framework for making the backends, and this is my front end file, ask and home.html. So see, here we have two FAQ and interaction log models, or models.py in this model.py. So these are I will say this FAQ and interaction, these are the tables that will be stored in the database. So to store the user query and responses, I have used this SQLite database. So let me run the server and show you. So Python manager.py run server. So the server will be started, and there I will show you that how this project is working. So let the server be start. So yeah, we have got the URL. So you see, this is the home page. So here you have to give the prompt, and based on that prompt, you will click this ask question, and it will generate the some response. So let me just, show you the admin panel also, localhost admin. So you see here, I was talking about the FAQ and interaction log. So this is the same. You see this model FAQ and interaction log. So these are the two tables that are in our SQLite database. So let me tell you about these two tables. So this FAQ table contains all the questions that are very generic or asked most of the times, and answer for that also. But this interaction log will contain only those question responses which have been generated by the model or generative model or LLM model that we have used. So I have used here, you can see, let me show you the lemma model. So in the views.py, uh, yeah, here you can see in the views.py I have used here, yeah, query.serve. I have used this model lemma 3.3. So for LLM task, I have used this one. So let me show you with the doing some practical, asking some prompt. So before that, let me tell you something about this FAQ section. So this FAQ section has question and answer. So these are the questions that are very common questions that ask most of the users. So for this question, to save the time of sending this query to the LLM model, generating the response again and again for the same type of question that are asked most of the time, I have saved this the answers related to this already. So let me uh, give it show you giving the prompt. But before that, let me tell you that how suppose you are giving a query here, but how this model or how this program will understand that this query is already in this one, because see, asking the same question, there are different number of ways to ask the same question, but the meaning will be same. Suppose, how should I use the static files in Django? So someone said that how should I use a static file in the Django, and someone asked that, tell me the steps to use Django file. So the both questions are same, but and the answer related to that should also be same, but the way of asking question different. So for recognizing that the meaning of these two questions are same, I have used the concept of be called similarity score in LLM. So for calculating the similarity score, I have used embeddings that will convert that my query into the vectors, and it will match from the conventional vectors. So if I show you opening this, you see here I have this embedding vectors or embedding numbers. So these are the vectors representing my this but we say this query. Sorry, this is something, this query. Okay, so these are the vector that are representing my this query. So when a user will give any prompt, so let's suppose, let me take to the home page. So when you will give the prompt here, it will come to the it will come into this user query, but after the user query, suppose if some invalid or non some bad query has been given, so it will generate an error, uh, and after that, suppose if no error has been generated, or if the query is passed is correct, so it will embed that query, or I will say that convert that into the vectors. So for converting that, if I show you I have used this embedding. So I have used this pre-trained model that is this one you can see. So embedding has been generated, and now it will, here you can see FAQs. It will fetch all these queries. Let me tell you. So it will fetch all those query into this FAQs, and it will try to match. For the matching I have used, you see, I have calculated a similarity score, max similarity. Here you can see max similarity score. So if the similarity score is about 70 or more than 70, then I will say that this question is present in my common FAQs question, and I will just return a response related to that common question that has been asked in the previously. But if suppose take a case where the query has not is there in the common FAQs, then again it will pass this to the LLM model, that is query survey via the function I have written here. So through this model, it will generate some response. Then this response will be saved into a database and given to the and will give an output to the user. So let me show you doing some practical. So this is the homepage. So let me ask you something that has been not been given in this query. So fresh query you can say. So let me ask it what is AI and its uses. So yeah, you see it has been asked here. So let me see that the query is passed to the LLM model, and see it has generated this query, this and as this query has been generated, it will save this query to the database also. So let me show you. So in the interaction log, when you will came, so see, this is the question that I have asked, and it has generated this response and whole this response. You see, this response has been saved to the database itself. But now let me ask it a question that is present in this common FAQ section. So uh, let take any question. Uh, let take this question itself. What is middleware in Django, and how does it affect the request handling? So let ask this question in some different way. So tell me about middleware. Let me give you the prompt that tell me about middleware in Django. So let me give it a prompt. Um, Tell me about a middleware in Django, and let me read the whole command itself. Django, how it is used to interact with the database. So this is the different question. How it affect request handling, and so let me pass this prompt. So you see here the important thing. So this query and this query that I have stored in my common FAQ section, the FAQs table, are not same in the way of English or writing English, but the meaning of this query and this query is same. So for this query, it has generated. I can say a similarity score that I have told you here in the model or by here it is generating this similarity score, and if this similarity score is I can say greater than 70%, so it is just returning the question from that question of that query itself, where it has matched its similarity score. So the similarity score it has matched for this query is the maximum, that is more than 70%. So it has just return this response in the answer. You see this response into the answer. So this is, so I can say, using this method we can save too much time, as passing each and every query to the LLM model will take too much time. But if I have something method like that we have some common list of some common FAQs, and if someone is asking the similar type of question, then we will return the same answer that has been returned to the previous users also. So this is all about the project. uh, Thank you.